Hello, test 1 2 3. Hello, test. Testing 1 2 3. Hello, testing 1 2 3. I'm not sure I can hear myself. Hello. You like my hair? Oh. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. How's my voice now? Hello? How's my voice now? Hello? Okay. Just I'm just a beginner. I'm just trying to get this thing up and running. Just a beginner. So 2 gates. Just trying to get this thing. Okie dokie. And welcome everybody to my amazing, friendly neighborhood, amazing streamer. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. In Thailand, it's Songkran. It's meaning it's New Year's for Thai people. It's New Year for Thai people, you know? It's a mark of the beginning. In astrology, it's supposed to be a big day for market decision as well. You may be wondering, aren't I been trading for 8 years? Why am I talking about astrology? Because with Donald Trump's and the war, and I think you guys remember when he was saying that he will bomb everything out of existence. He will annihilate every faces on the earth, and then the next day a peace treaty was reached. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't think he's crazy. He has plans. He's definitely not doesn't have a heart of gold like his hair. But anyway, why am I here? I'm here to educate. Okay. Don't let get into that realm here. But I'm here to navigate, and I'll show you guys exactly how I trade day to day with my setup. As you can see here, I will almost trade in the 1 minute time frame, because You may think that it's scalping, but let me show you how I would trade day to day, okay? The first thing you need to do is you go to 15 minutes. After you go into 15 minutes, and then you find that what trend are we on right now. So let's turn off this indicators right here. So as you can see that the trend, let me draw it real quick. The trend is actually sideways down. Sideways down. As you can see in this channel here. You can even go this channel further. Yeah. As you can see, it's sideways down. So it's a bearish trend. What you want, if you want to have an advantage against this current trend, you need to understand the structure. So let's see this picture for a moment. Okay. So shout out to Wealthiness Academy. It's a Thai trading company. It's an innovation company. It's a trading company. We do many things. We do many things such as creating innovative tools that help you trade. We educate people. We never just want people to, use our tools without any knowledge. We keep saying that don't buy our tools. Never buy our tools if you don't have the knowledge first, because we want our tools to be successful. We want our tools to make you money. The way to do that is you have to, oh, sorry, that's not very good. The way you do that, you have to have some knowledge. If you don't have any knowledge, then you can't do this. Okay. So first of all, you have to understand the change of character. You have to understand break of structure. Once you understand those two, and then you can identify where is it advantage you can do. Where if you put your position in, where are you gonna see the advantage to get into a trade? For an example right here, okay, so we try to find the zone that we want a reversal to happen, or like a continuation of a trend. In this case, after we see a break of structure in the bullish side, we want to wait for a buy signal here. As you can see, there's not a signal yet, but if there's a signal like this, then you go in for a position. But for those who don't have the indicators, don't worry about it. The indicator is just to make your life easier. It's just buying a plane ticket, or you can walk. But I mean, walking makes you strong. But also having a plane ticket is a hell of a lot convenient. But anyway, as you can see, that our algorithm is pretty much saying that if there has been a bearish rejection, like a big candle, right, like a price action like this, near the zone, then a long position will probably come up. Just a moment, please. I'm just going to turn on some music for you guys. Just gonna turn on some music for you guys. I actually kind of like my setup a little bit. Hello, welcome. Hello, and welcome. I hope you guys, I hope you like Lord of the Rings music. But anyway, let's get back into this how the way I trade with the academy I trade with. As you can see that we are going to, our concept is to follow the smart money. The smart money is where you find a trend and then you find a break of structure or a change of character, meaning a high probability of a trend continuation like this. And then once the signals appeared, but don't worry about it. If there's no signals, just look at a bearish rejection around this area because this used to be a new high and now it's an old high. This rejection happened, but now there's a high chance of reversal. So you can get in trade in the area of this and have a quality stop loss. As you can see here, usually 1,000 pips, and then your profit is always have to be more than 1-to-1 ratio because that's a good return of investment. Yeah, and then that's the result most of the time. You don't have to win most of the time. You only have to win about 40 times to be profitable. 40 or 100 times. So yeah, that's that's actually quite hard for beginners because I understand how hard it is to know that it's okay to lose a trade. um, in order to be a professional, you have to be a pretty good loser, meaning that you have to keep your emotions in check and then keep going, and then stick to a system that you can repeat. So what my master always says is that you have to first protect your profit, protect your capital, protect your discipline, and of course, the most important of all, you have to protect your emotions as well, because emotions can get you off the rails pretty easy as a trader, especially as a professional trader. Once everything is live on the line, like it's either doing this the right way or working at McDonald's. Yeah. So after this, and then the next lesson is that the supply and borderline. So for the sell as well. So it's pretty much an inverse picture. So you're waiting for a sell position like as in here. This used to be this had a strong rejection. That means it's a supply zone. It's not a demand zone. So this is a demand zone, but this is a bearish continuation of a trend. So you wait. So yeah, and you wait, and then you try and get into this position right here. It's very near the this area here. Even though if this air goes out to the area, then you can go in there too. But that's the result. So that's basically see how it goes. So right now, let's determine what's going on in here. It's definitely not breakfast. So we're gonna have to see where the strong trends here. So let's have a bit. So So the downwards areas here. So we have two very interesting zone for us to enter a trade. This area too. Hopefully the market will wait for us and come back down. But if it doesn't come back down, then hey, as I always say, the market doesn't go anywhere. So 80% of it is waiting. Don't overtrade. You just have to have a system you can trust. And in order to have a system you can trust, you have to backtest your system, any system that you believe in, and then you follow that system. In this case, as you can see that it's a bullish trend. It's above the tunnel here. And we are waiting for the price to come down to reach demand zone, which I marked right here. It's very simple. You just have to look at the previous highs. It can be a higher low, higher high, or lower high. But that's going to create some sort of a bounce effect or like a floor for it. And I also use this. It's a slope stoic, so this is an indication of a likelihood of a pullback because the trend can be an exhaustion. And of course, that I will always value this indicator. That's a volume indicator. Sorry, that's a volume indicator. As you can see here, for the past 40 minutes, buying volume has come in. And now we wait. It's the waiting game. So that's a change of character. I don't. The indicator is just to make your life easier. So as you can see, it's a fair value gap. As you can see that the big bright red candle right here is a fair value gap, and if it exceeded the previous high, it forms a potential new higher high, meaning that it is most likely to have a trend continue to the upside. That's how it is. And if I open this another indicator, it's exactly how I would imagine, because as you can see, this is zone. This is zone, meaning that these zones will give you the best advantage to enter a trade. Yeah, patience is key. I will most likely looking to enter a trade in these areas. The most beautiful area would be here. The most beautiful area would be here. But I'll turn this off for now. But we can never see this again. But that's the beauty of the trade. You have to keep your system in check. I actually have entered a few longs position today. I'm doing a long-term trade in these positions. Here it goes. I don't think it's It's gonna come back. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back for us. And there she goes. So as you can see here, there's a sell position right here, sell signal right here, but you don't go in because the sell position sell signal right here, it's very attractive because it's outside the tunnel right here, as our indicator shows. But the principle is that you don't go against the trend. You don't go against smart money. Smart money tells you that it's above the tunnel, meaning that it is most likely to go up. Smart money is saying that if it's above this tunnel, like you see like the 3-line tunnel, and also this worm-like tunnel right here. So this is the trend tunnel strategy. So best to use this to determine a trend, as in it says right here is a bullish trend. Yeah, so if you're expecting a guide or you're expecting a signal, maybe this is not a right place for you. I'm definitely not an expert in giving signals, but I'm definitely an expert in reading trends. I'm definitely an expert. I would like to say so myself, that I'm an expert at reading trends, analyzing trends, and having the best probability of when to enter. Yeah. And every trade that you go in, you need to have a stop loss with you, meaning that you have to have, since I'm doing a CFD market, right? So here's a keyword for today. Let me know if you want me to talk about this more. CFD market. So what is the CFD market about? It's people come into a CFD market is no other than making profits. So why is it so profitable? People can get rich overnight with this, but I'm not sure if you can repeat it. Oh my God, look at it go. It's because of one word, leverage. You can be poor overnight and you can be rich overnight. But without knowledge, that's why CFD markets is so large, because most people don't have any knowledge how to trade. They eventually give their money back to the market. So leverage, high risk, high reward, but it can be low risk and high reward only if you have an idea what you're doing, only you have discipline, only if you have mastered your emotions, and all sorts of things like that. Okay. It's almost midnight in Thailand time. Hmm. 80% of it is waiting game. 80% of That's a fact, guys. That's a fact. The volume ain't that much compared to when the price is moving up. So if I have to guess, it's about, I think it's about a short squeeze. It's about short squeeze. We shouldn't enter a trade yet. Oh, look at silver go, dude. It just smashed every expectation possible. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll end the stream soon. Okay, let's repeat the lesson for today. My job here is to make you see the picture here as best as you can possibly understand. So as you can see here that the trend is obviously going up, and when there's a turning point, or what you call it, a break of structure, meaning that trend is about like a sideways, then have a big fair value gap or a big red, a big green candle like this, shoots up, it breaks a structure, it provides a market with a psychological saying, hey, the market might actually go up, big money will start to jump in, and then you find like a pullback and then enter a long position. So what is a good pullback position that you can invest your money in? As you can see, it's an area right here because it's when the break of structure happens. It doesn't have to be around this area, but you have to find a big rejection right here. As you can see, there's a rejection, a long tail candle, meaning that the bearish force is being rejected. People want to buy in this area, and of course it's nearby the break of structure zone, and of course it's actually a demand zone where people want to buy here too. So it's supported by two areas. And now see what happens. There's a big confirmation candle happens. That's when you enter your position. And of course, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. There will be like a fake out. You see like that. But in the end, it's profitable in the end. Same for the downside too. You look at around the break of structure in this area here. So you enter a trade once there's a big, bad red candle right here. And then the result is that you take profit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But right now, it looks like the market is not going to be kind to us. Let me check. So silver actually front run it. Gold, followed by a little bit of rejection. I don't know how much it's gonna hold up. Well, I have to be honest here. Just remind me of my old mistakes. I used to go in 0.01 position a lot and have a very big port. It's around $200,000. That's honest earned money, meaning that I've earned it through my trading career, but I lost it, almost all of it. Yeah. Why? Because I don't have a stop loss. I was in over my head. I got greedy. I let emotions get the better of me. I had my own discipline, but at the time I didn't follow it. It was a heartbreaking experience for me. But hey, I'm a trader. I believe I'm good at my job because I'm still here. I still have my capital. In the end, I didn't lose, but in the end I didn't lose because my capital is still there, but my profit gone. Yeah. So I don't want you guys to be in the same boat. I don't want you guys to have to experience that. No, I don't want you guys to be in the same boat. But I want you guys to, leap. Don't have to lose big like me. Just have to learn from my mistakes and also from my other teachers, my masters, the people that have been teaching me this new method. And then get from there. So as you can see right here, the sale volume is quite large compared to, not nearly as large as the buy volume here, but it's coming. The sale volume is coming. See the 15 minutes. Yeah, the break. Let's see the 1 hour. It's looking a little bit like, if I have to look at the chart pattern, it looks a little bit like this, a little bit choppy. Hey, if you guys are interested, I can look into astrology as well, see how it plays out in the actual world for you guys. So the area that I drew never met. You don't chase the market, please don't chase the market, because the market doesn't go anywhere. The market will always stay with you. Always stays with you. So don't bother. So let's go back to 1 minute time frame. You guys stay a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm from Thailand, and it's almost midnight, and I have a golden rule of my own that I don't trade around midnight. Yeah. This is actually quite a nice area too. Look for a signal here. And since the time has passed, just gonna move this back. Hopefully hopefully this will find, oh, this will find its place in the world. I'm definitely gonna wait and see. Definitely gonna wait and see. So that's actually quite a good position to go in actually right now, because it has a big tunnel. Let's say we got in here, 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, probably not the best because there's no buy signal. There's no buy signal right now. There's no big rejection from the downside, but high probability of continuation in the upside. believe it will go a long way. Just trying to get into this market right here. So 2 longs, waiting for buy. For the newcomer,ไอ้โหมาแล้วเหรอคะเล่นเกมเป็นไงบ้างสนุกไหมอูโนหรือโอโนคะโอโนเหรอโอเค Good night จ้ะ Good night จ้ะบายโอ้โหนอนเถอะค่ะเลิกอยู่นะไม่I missed guys I missed but nevertheless every kilo has its opportunity so this is a good area to buy good area to buy good area to buy waiting for W zone. This is probably the biggest area to buy. Good thing we missed this, guys. We missed this. Now the rejection is coming hard. So I broke the structure here. And yes, breaking all the structures. It's calming down. No buy signal yet. So I've broken that. It's broken that. It's broken that. I'm gonna have to get back the indicator. I'm gonna have to get back the W zone. This area. Oh, a strong candle. A strong candle. Followed by a big engulfing, bearish engulfing, but there's a high chance of probability of the continuation on the downside. Gonna have to volume. some trash. So big buy here. Oh, very, very, very attractive position to go in here. Very attractive. Oh, I'm gonna front run it. Should I? Should I front run it? I need one more confirmation. I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as I entered. So I've just entered my position in the market. Hopefully it's not a complete downtrend, but since there's a long position right here above the trend, we could lose a trade. You never know. So I entered the long position at 7:30. I won't. So that's my go right here. So I should be taking profit about for 750, for 720. Let's see how the trade's gonna go. Yeah, welcome to the London session. What time do I trade every day? I usually, it's Thailand time, so it's about 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. BKK time, and usually around 8 p.m. to about 10 p.m. BKK time with a smiley face. Thanks for asking. Yeah, thank you for asking. And yeah, because why you might ask is because the volume is quite hefty on these two times. The volume is quite hefty in these two times. Yeah, it's you can have a juicy price action and with high leverage as myself, but have to have as low risk as possible. So have to take profit fast and have to take a stop loss fast, and then just keep moving on. Keep the stats. Keep the stats. How to follow you and when you are trading in these any alerts. So yeah, you can follow my IG, you can follow my TikTok. It's in my YouTube description. And you can follow our Discord group if you interested in joining our education system. But we only have it in Thai. But for now, yeah. So if there are any alerts, we actually have a lot of alerts in our group. I'll show you an example. So this is where I got my knowledge from. I go to one of my teachers here too. This is where they give signals. Yeah, this is where they give signals. Telegram alerts, we only have a Discord alert, but we're working on the Telegram alerts. Yeah, I'll let you know if we have any Telegram alerts, but it should be very soon because our trading community is growing quite a lot because we have a proven plan. We have the results. We have the statistic that's you can see every time, and we don't. This is the result statistics right here too. As you can see that we don't only post all our winnings only, but we also post our losses too. Yeah. Let me talk to our community and see what you can do with the telegrams. It should be fun to start a telegram finally. Yeah, but meanwhile it's a Discord alert. Yeah, if you're interested, I'll see what I can do. Just direct message me of your details. Oh, thanks. That's a $5. Oh, nice, nice. The best part is not about taking profit. It's about actually it's about stop lossing. It's you have to have a really clear image of seeing yourself be okay with the loss, because if you're okay with the loss, meaning that you have a strong system to back it up and willing to put it to the test, which the community that I have is doing right now. Yeah, enjoy your $5. And I think that's our TP1 right here. That's our TP1, but maybe I can get a little more. The pro traders just stand there and look at their abyss, and they don't blink. They keep the stats like this. So this is my teacher. Maybe it's in Thai, but you can see the pips that they lost and also the pips that they gain. They risk 1% of their asset, meaning that if I have $10,000, I only risk $100 per each trade. Oh, why is that? Why you never made a profit since February? What's tell me your tale. What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a little bit of advice, or maybe it's the emotion thing or statistics thing. Tell me your tale. Maybe I'll do my best to help. So yeah, my trade setup is actually 1% of my capital per trade. Meaning that I only use 1% in each trade, meaning that in this trade I only risked, if I have to lose it all, I will risk $100. I always trade on the New York session on the 24th of February. I lost all my, the market flipped and I couldn't sustain it. Yeah, the way that I've seen for 2 years, is that they are doing this method that I'm doing right now. Because let's say it was when the market was ranging from, oh yeah, tell me about it, brother. I lost most of my gains there too, because I have two accounts. I have this one that I've been looking at 2 years, and it's a very profitable one, stress-free, and it's repeatable, and it requires a lot of discipline. But the other account, I have quite a lot of money. I had quite a lot of money through a long-term trading too. But yeah, stuff happens. I got greedy. I didn't stick to my plans. But this new way that I've been doing is giving me a lot of headspace, giving me a lot of emotion controls. So the first thing you have to do is that you have to risk every trade. Only 1% of your trade is a risk. And then, for an example, $100 out of, so my capital. My capital is 100,000, so I only risk $100, and the risk to reward ratio will always have to be 1 to 2, or 1 to 1, or anything shouldn't be anything less than 1 to 2, if I have to say so myself. And let's say you win only 4 trades. Let's say 4 out of 6. And each time you win, you gain $200, meaning that you have $800 in profit. But $600 in loss. So in the end, net. So in the end, you have 200 plus. See what I mean? This is sort of like a day trading strategy that my community is using, and as you can see here, we so 1 for 3 RR, and you lost it all. How is that possible? Did you how much did you risk your $4,200? Did you risk it all in one trade? As you can see here, we have the stats. We have the stats. If let's say you did exactly what I told you right here, and anybody can do it. And then these are pretty much, as you can see, there's a lot of greens. There's a lot of greens here, and it's way more than 4 to 6. So yeah. Oh, look at it go. The hardest part is to wait. So 80% of it is waiting game. Sure. So yeah, tell me how much of the capital did you risk? Let's say if you have 4,200, how much of a trade did you risk? I risk on my second entry. So how much did you risk? Out of 100% of your port, let's say you have 100% gain, how much did you put in, as in a percentage of it? Let's say for me, in this trade, I put in $100. I put in $100. This is the $100 trade. So meaning that if I stop loss here, I will lose $100. But if I win, I win $200. I used my first entry. It was 50 stake. Okay. And how many? So that's $50 stake. Okay. And if you know, the best way to see is to see your stats. The second entry was 3 as my lot size. Oh my god, you're using 3 as your lot size? Holy moly. Wait, just a moment, please. Let's see if did I stack up my... Oh, I did. Oh yeah, we just hit our TP, guys. We just hit our TP. We just hit our TP. We just took our profit. Just a moment, please. Let me show you. Custom period, January, February, March, April. Today is April the 14th. 13th, okay. What? So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's on the 13th. Why doesn't it show up? But anyway, I'll show you guys later. So as you're saying that the second entry 3 is my lot size. So 3 is actually quite a bit of a lot size. So what my community is saying is that you have to find the lot size suitable for your portfolio. Let's say mine is $100, right? So you have to divide $100 Just a moment, please. So the range I usually play is the 100 pips. So easy peasy. So $100 divided by 1,000. So that's 0.1. I hold my V. I never admitted to SL. Oh, I see the problem here. So it's okay. Yeah. Don't hate me, but my mother has the same problem. I had the same problem. The SL, don't think of it as something that you have to bite the bullet to tell yourself that you lost a trade. It's just a safety net. You have to. So the golden rule, another golden rule that my teacher was saying to me is that the first one is to protect your capital. That's the first rule. In order to protect your capital, is that you have to have a safety net, meaning that if you go on a bungee jumping journey, right, and of course you want to have a strong rope, and you have to have somebody pull you back up if you're going too far too fast. But if you don't have that, that's gonna kill your entire capital. It's probably not the best. I hold the negative, hoping that it will go back to my direction. Yeah, tell me about it. I've been through that myself. It's how do I put this? I really like this new method that I'm showing you guys now because you have a clear sight of the trade day by day. Meaning that if you lose this, you only lose 1% of your portfolio. That's going to protect your capital because you have to lose 100 times. You have to lose 100 times. So let's say 1% of my capital per trade, I would have to lose 100 trades consecutively. Even with gambling, right? Even with gambling, with this setup, it's impossible. It's impossible to lose all your capital because you gotta win some. Let's say flip a coin 50-50, but if you hit a 50% on the way that you want it to go, then you're gonna have 2 times the profit than the loss. If that makes sense. I totally get the holding the. I totally get the holding your capital. I am totally getting you're holding your stop loss. I've been there. It burned me alive. Yeah, I know. I lost a lot of money. I'll probably gonna make a content about it in the future. Then you see my full pain journey. But hey, I'm still consider myself an investor, and I'm still kicking. This new way that my teacher has been keep telling me that I should secure my profit and turn into capital and then do it this way. If I listened to him earlier, then I would be a lot more wealthy. I'd probably be closer to $500,000 right now, but right now I'm just restarting. But hey, journey is journey. Hope my story can help you find a better way, which I'll do my best to tell people this is the better way of this, meaning that only risk 1% of your capital trade, and even if you 50% chance of winning the way you want it to be, then you would have a profit anyway. That's impossible. Like, it's impossible to lose your capital if you keep doing the way that that we trade at the Wealthiness Academy, meaning that, let's say, a very simple way that you look at this is that you try to find support and resistance, right? Of course, you know the supply and demand zone. So this area here has a likelihood of a reversal, right? Even just by trading like along the area of this, the engulfing, the area when the big green candle after a little bit of a downtrend like this, and this is a demand zone right here. Anywhere around this area, you can enter a trade. After you enter this trade, you have 50% chance of making it. Yeah, I hope that helps. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I hope this helps you. And if you have any more questions, please message me directly in my social medias. I'll do my best to help you, because our community here is just strictly in Thailand at the moment, but my job here is to expand it globally. Do you mind if I ask you where you're from? Yeah, where are you from? I'm really curious about this. You're probably the longest person that I chat in this live. Yeah, but meanwhile, so the golden rule, we just took out the very first profit taking. So the second rule is that very first rule is that protect your capital. Kenya. Oh wow. Excuse my ignorance. Hello from Thailand. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, Kenya looks like a beautiful country. Kenya, right? Yeah. It's I think it's quite far away from Thailand. It's in East Africa, right? Nice to meet you, Mr. Philip, right? Philip. I hope only profits will come. So let me get back to this core principle of this. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Philip from Kenya. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best for people to be profitable of any trades to come. There are millions of strategies in the world, but only one core principle is that you have to protect your capital. Yeah, you have to protect your capital. That's the lifeline, meaning that the whole body, this is your whole body. The profit will be your armor, will be your car. But you can't lose your arm, once you lose your arm, it's gonna be a hell of a harder to get back, right? Probably not the best example to make, but yeah, protect your capital. The second one is that protect your profit, meaning that one of the mistakes I made is that I made a lot of profit, but I didn't withdraw it to the physical wallet or crypto. Yeah. So by not doing that, I didn't protect my profit. I let my profit become a potential risk, and that's not very good, right? Because you gotta have to protect your profit. Well, at that time it was my capital, so I actually didn't follow the first and the second rule. And the third one is that protect your discipline. Meaning that you have to have a nice system that enough for you to trust, and don't let any emotions get a hold of you. And the very fourth one is that protect your soul. That's a core principle of trading, to be honest. In any trading, the color is probably best to be the green like this. So the first one is that you have to protect your lifeline, your blood, the things that help you trade. The second one is that protect your profit. After you made a profit, you have to protect it further on so you don't chew your own meat. And the third one is that protect your discipline. You have to backtest your system enough for you to trust and have no emotions, no doubt about it. You can't have doubts. I understand, because it's real money. But in the end, you are willing to sit through a stop loss or profit, and don't do it like I did. Or don't do it like, wouldn't it be better if you able to withstand a stop loss, but also able to withstand taking profit? But once you, that's even better if you take profit that will be twice as much as a stop loss. Isn't that like a cheerful feeling? And that's lead to my fourth one, is that you can't keep living like looking at the graph every second of your life, meaning that you have to protect your soul. By having the third rule, you have a discipline, right? You can let yourself do anything you want. You set and forget, because you did your work, you did your proof, you did your stats. Like, I'm gonna go back here again. Hopefully we have a Telegram channel again. We have another Telegram channel in the future, but right now we have Discord. This is the statistics that we've been keeping using our tools and our way to trade. Just look at the green text here. The green text meaning that these are the pips that we gain, and the red pips, we have good days and bad days. See, we lose 3 pips, 3,000 pips in a row, or 3,000 points in a row. That's when we stop trading. But the next day, we instantly double it. We instantly double it. As you can see, this is like, wouldn't it be better if you you have to bite the bullet, saying that this much stop loss I'm willing to tolerate, but this much profit is also what I'm willing to tolerate too. So you can bite the bullet, but you get thousands of profit back in return. See, this is in March, when I was doing my own stuff. This trading strategy that I've been looking for 2 years, I'm mastering it right now. It's proving to be a profitable one. see, let's see one of this. So this is in Thai. Forget about it. Look at the my teacher's earnings right here. Yeah, he's been trading for a lot longer than I have. And the best thing that I like about his trading method is that it doesn't require a lot of attention, meaning that you don't have to keep looking at the graphs. You just set and forget. And my risk to reward is 1 to 2, but his risk to reward is, as you can see, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. That's huge. That's an advanced class right here. That's a master class right here. As you can see, you can just copy this. So basically what he's doing is that he uses lots of 0.125 or 0.15, and then he only has 400s as balance, so he doesn't have any his capital is not in here. That's why I'm saying that protect your capital. He only risks 1% of his portfolio, so it's $40,000, and then he trades like this. So basically meaning that is that if he goes back to a stop loss, then it will only closes, let's say it's 500 pips against your way, then it will just close your findings a little bit, close your positions a little bit, like one position by one position, but it doesn't close all of it. But if it's the other way around, if it goes all the way down, then you're gonna get 1 to 5 profit. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, I am going to show you what we just did. Yeah, thank you for staying this long. And I'm gonna show you what we just did here. We use a little help from the indicators right here. This is the supply and demand zone. So this became a demand zone. This became a demand zone because the price is standing above these lines, but it will be a supply zone once it's go below. April 2014, 2016. Yeah. 2016. Here. I'm not sure if you can see it. I just made $200. Oh man, there's no way to focus on this. Here, $200. I risked $100. I'm sorry about. I think I did say how to calculate your lot size, right? So let's say for you, let's say you have 100% lot, $100 lot size in order for you to trade, and you want to trade like me, having a stop loss of 100 pips and a take profit as 2,000 pips, 1,000 stop loss and 2,000 take profit, then basically you just have to do what I did. So you do $100 divided by your SL, so 1,000 SL. That's gonna comes down to 0.1. So that's your lot. 0.1 lot. You don't go 3 lot because 3 lot is it's too risky for any port, because yeah, it can wipe out your see, your capital in an instant, as it did mine. As it did mine. But hey, I had precautions. Even though my greed got the better of me, I still have precautions. I still have contingencies. I didn't go all in like that. I still have a cut. I'm still surviving the market, but the lesson is that I could have been riding a Lamborghini right now. But hey, it's the journey, and good thing that I have my community, and good thing that I still have these four rules in mind: protect your capital, protect your profit, protect your discipline, and protect your soul. I mean, trading is a part of life. Trading is a part of life, but it's not all about trading. It sure can make you a lot happier. It sure can make you have a lot more money, but gotta do what you gotta do in this life. Pursue your dreams. Visualize and execute. So the core principle is like this. Tell me if you have any more questions. And so what I'm trading now is essentially just trading around the resistance line, trading around the supply line, the demand zone. So right now it's almost becoming a resistance zone, meaning that, as you can see, the fair value gap here, or like the engulfing, but this might be another great opportunity for us to enter a trade, but we have to wait for a signal. We have to wait for a big bad green to go up. But right now it looks like it formed a double top. Double top. So it's may or may not, you know, may or may not be a good entry right here. Let's say if we were to enter right here, take profit, 2,000 points, stop loss. Yeah, so just waiting for anything that comes to mind. Bro, do you have any Telegram channel, WhatsApp? Yeah, like I said, we only have Discord at the moment. We only have Discord at the moment. Sorry. We will let you know if we created a Telegram channel soon. Yeah, be patient, please. I'll work with the team, create a Telegram channel. As you can see now, the price action has decided that the previous resistance was not gonna hold. And why didn't I go in? Honestly, it's a little bit of cheat code myself. I have indicators called, gold swing strategy and a trend tunnel strategy. Basically, it's just saying that when the price action meets an area of interest, and they will go up or down. So yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, you can join us on Discord if you meet our conditions, if you'd be interested. Because our Discord is actually, we have many trading gurus, but our gurus are not just gurus without proofs. As you can see that we post every statistic here. We are no con men. We only accept real people, positive, real good people that would like to change their lives in the trading lives. We have the chat reversal and the reversal strategy, of course, and don't worry about it. In Discord, we have a translation feature as well. So any country can join us, even though we're speaking in Thai. So this is a channel for the news right here. Yeah, hopefully we see each other long enough that we have a Telegram. So right now there's a hefty price drop down. So it drops and it reaches the old demand zone right here. It's a high demand zone right here, and it jumps. So as you can see, like, the principle don't lie, because the smart money is doing this. This is what the smart monies are doing. This is what the smart money is doing. For lows, we can let's say we only trade purely out of a speculation. We can go long here, but no, this is not a position that I'm gonna go in right now, because the principle that I backtested doesn't involve this. It only involves when there's a buy signal right now. Very interesting. But there are no longs. Let's look at the volume. The volume is very low. The volume is doesn't speak the songs to me. Yeah, the volume's getting lower and lower. Probably not the best time to trade. I wouldn't probably go in there. But why did I go in here? The volume's not very great too. I mean, but the position that I had was very juicy though. It's because that let's say we can back test it here, right here. As you can see there's a line that's very close to the demand zone, and we ride it up. That's why I went in. But right now, this is almost happening again. But I usually don't really trade around this tunnel here, because this tunnel here is mean that we are not in advantage to say this trend's going up or down, because this indicator right here saying that if it's within the tunnel, the market is still deciding whether to go up or down. Some may say, from my experience, some may say that you can use that the price action shape to determine the next action. Usually when I see the double tops right here, it's usually gonna go down. But hey, I mean, in trading, all of us can be wrong. And the volume, the volume is quite nice actually. The buy volume kicks in. But like I said, it's quite below the tunnel, inside the tunnel. So we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. Not a very good one to enter. Yeah. And usually after midnight Thailand time. Let's see, what time is it in New York? New York time. The New York time is at about 2 p.m. It's about 2 p.m. It's nearly about 2 p.m. The market's about to doesn't have as much volume, or it can do the opposite. Oh, there it is. That price action jumps. If there's a long, then I'll probably go in. But right now, not. Right now, not. Patience. Patience. I'm just gonna. Oh, you see, the market is still deciding. With that two, as you can see here, there's a lot of cluster of market decisions that go up. That rejects. Look at the bigger time frame right here. We are sideways up, and we creating some sort of like a trumpet channel right here. I'm just gonna go to this one to create a better experience for you to show for me to show you what's going on in the price. So it's having it's forming a big cone, meaning that it's most likely to touch here and go back down here, and touch and go back down here. Yeah, it's probably gonna go here like this for quite some time. Look at a bigger time frame. Something like this is happening inside a descending trend, waiting for a breakout, and the volume is, the buy and the sell is quite a match, meaning that is probably gonna keep going for the short term. Two signals of buy, but why do we not go in? It's because the tunnel and the price action is around the same area, meaning that we are not in advantage to go in. What is an advantage is that when I went here, when I went in here, I'll give you a good example, okay? So this is called a double confirmation. So the tools that I've used have confirmed it, sell and short, and there's a high probability of it to have a reversal down. If we were going to trade here, would we make some profit? Let's see. We probably would not. We probably have to move our stop loss up here, but that's advanced trading. That's, you have to require a lot of experience. But personally, I would just let it stop me. Let it stop me out, because I've done this quite a few hundred times. I back tested this quite a few hundred times, and let's say this too, like the chalk, meaning a change of character, meaning that it was a downtrend, and after, and only after, a price action reverses, you get in position for the first long. But with the knowledge that we provide with our community, we're gonna know that the price action has to be near these tunnels. Not here, but here. So will we win this trade? We probably will win this trade eventually, right? Oh my god, we're so close. We wouldn't have not win this trade. What about this double confirmation? We would have won this trade. And it would take about 9:49. Or it would take a few hours to complete. That's a double confirmation here. And I have to be brutally honest with you guys, because this is not like a 100% win rate strategy. But this is the strategy that even though if you lose more than you win, you'll still be profitable. So if I were to jump in here, I would jump in after the chalk. I would go in probably around in this area of the long and probably miss out profit by a little margin here. But I will still lose 1% of my portfolio. Let me excuse this Fibonacci. Even though when the market was not going my way, with this method, with the double confirmation, like right here, I could probably go in a short position right here and go in 1 to 2,000. The hardest part is to have knowledge before you use this tool, and also the information, the emotion that you have to control. So even without any of this, as you can see the previous high, the area here is really going to screaming for you to look at a big bad candle towards your the side that you want it to go. If you listen to it, have a calculated stop losses, you probably gain a lot of money here. If that makes sense for you guys. If you have any questions, please write in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you want more of this kind of content, and please tell me what you want to know more. Then I can create the journey with you guys and do my best to transfer my knowledge from my academy out on the world, because I want to make people profitable in the market, because the CFD market can change people's lives as it did. I did quit my job for doing this full time. Yeah, I making a living out of this, having freedom, doing whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't have to wake up to work. So it's a pretty damn good thing. It's a pretty damn good thing in my life, yeah. What's going on here? Excuse me. I think it's yeah, you think about doing the same? Yeah, if you keep this method, it doesn't have to be mine, but if you keep, this method that I believe that I'm looking at it for 2 years and it worked for many people, is that risk 1% of your trade and get risk to reward ratio more than 1 to 2 or more than 1 to 1 back, and have a higher win rate than 4 out of 6 is enough. Yeah, I think Thank you very much, Philip, for all your questions, and I'll be sure to let you know when Telegram's ready for you. Yeah, so the numbers, it's you have to be brave. You have to be brave to protect your capital. You have to be brave to protect your profit. You have to be brave to be disciplined, and you have to be brave to protect your soul. Because you have to live your life too. What good the money if you can't spend it, you know? Teach me of your indicator. Oh, so the indicator, right? It's an exclusive indicator for our community. It's the product that we been developing for many years. Oh, there's NT5 charge. Do you have a trading view? This application right here is I just know about this 5 years ago. I shouldn't say just know about this. It's quite a tool that you know, it's my lifeline. I need to use this. MT5 is fine, but this trading view is going to be a lot more helpful because you can do analyze. You can analyze drawing your square like this to see where the price action is most likely to put yourself in advantage. Trading view. Okay. I think you can download it for free in a trading app in Google Play, but I can't hear it. Yeah, please do that. Please do that, and let me know if you have any trouble creating this account. And let me get back into the indicators. So these indicators are what we've been developing for the past 5 years in the Wealthiness Academy in Thailand. It's not just a write and done indicator. We have people in the back, the coders, that keeps updating the data, because you can't use the same data in 2008 because the market doesn't just jump 1,000 pips per minute. Sometimes, I mean, look at this. It's almost 100,000 price action right here. It's ridiculous. This is like going on not even an hour. This is showing how insane our world is right now. So the indicators here is just munching up, mixing all the data together, including the volume, and provides you with the support and resistance and give you when is the best time to enter the market, as in right here that I just did, because it's near the supply line. You don't go in here, you don't go in here. Without you, it's the thing about our tool is that if you have the knowledge how to use it, you get a lot of profit. But if you don't, you lose a lot of your capital. So I'm not here to sell the indicators to anyone, including you, Philip. But I want you to understand it first, how it works, how you have to position yourself to become an advantager of the market. So basically our tool is just helping you see what I normally see. For an example right here, the very nice price action that I already told you is that, as you can see, the fair value gap right here is 1 interest point. There's also another 1 interest point. There's also another 1 interest point. There's also another 1 interest point. So any price action around this area is also a good interest point. But also with the volume here, it's still mediocrity. So there's not a lot of volumes going on right here. So there's no action, not much action that's going on here in the action too. Meaning that you're supposed to have a long here. If a volume jumps, then a long will probably appear here. That will become a double confirmation for the indicators, and then it will shoots up, and then you put yourself at advantage. I'm not saying that it's not going to go up. It can, because nobody can predict the market. But I'll put myself in the most likely position to win. Okay? And the most likely position to win, I use these indicators to help me with. And without the indicators, I also have a community that teaches me how to look at the graphs and see how the smart money works. The smart money meaning that the institution usually reacts into certain ways. They have immense amount of money. Like, you can't imagine how much money they have. One press of a button, they can manipulate the market. So they're gonna see our psychology area where they should enter the money, and so we can do the same. So let's say here right now, as you can see that I didn't put in the long position right here, because first it's going underneath the tunnel, meaning that there's a big chance that the price will probably drop down as it's doing now. Yeah. And with the volatility, you have to be extra careful not to think that the market will go this way. You know what I mean? You have to predict, not think for yourself. Let's say right now I'm thinking that it will go down, but with no indications that I would likely be an advantage to put myself in the position, so I'm not doing anything right now. I'm waiting for a clear sign. Even though it's saying buy right here, as I said before, the trend is clearly going sideways to a bearish trend right now. So as you can see, forming lower highs. That's a new high. Used to be a new high. This is a new high, meaning that it's a lower high. And that's the bearish probability is quite high right now. So yeah, back to you, Philip. I think the indicator is it's a really nice tool to keep my discipline in check. It's to keep my emotions out of the questions. And yeah, I think I'm lucky to find this one. But like I told everybody, you have to have quite a bit of knowledge for this. You don't just jump in. I don't want to just sell something that people don't understand. Yeah, hopefully, if you keep watching me, you probably get some ideas, and hopefully master the indicators with me. Oh yeah, I forgot to I forgot to I actually have an Excel sheet that keeps all my track records. So I'm bullshitting you guys. Like, oh yeah, I made this and this make me profit. Yes, I like very much. I don't do that. So let me get my sheet up. So let me know if you guys want this Excel too. So right now, oh, look at the price action. As you can see, I didn't go in this area to buy. It's because, like I said, it's near the tunnel. When it's near the tunnel, the price is still deciding. It's most likely it's gonna go up or down. We don't know. We don't want to put ourselves in the. Oh my God! Look at that. The volume is high on this one, so the trend is probably gonna be clear now. It's probably gonna go down for a few times, unless there's a big green volume like this coming in again. Oh my God, the magnitude is high, but maybe make it sound too exciting. But actually, it's it's just another Tuesday. Only risk 1% of your capital per trade. Why do I do that? Meaning you have 100% chance to make money. It's impossible for you to lose 100% of the time. That's impossible. Even though when the market's going against you. So these are the rules. It'll be changing. I'm gonna make this clear for you guys. But right now I'm just keeping it as it is. Just ignore this for now. Net profit. So what happened, in case you guys didn't see, I just made oh my God, I don't know if you guys can see it. Autofocus, please. Hello. My God, sorry guys. This is my very few first lives. I want to share my experience with you guys, but soon. Autofocus, manual focus. You see now it's $200 gain in profit by doing this. This is the position that I entered. Isn't that right, Philip? We ride it through this together and we hit our first take profit. Look at that. It's like exactly the take profit that we took. And then it jumps all the way down. If we got a little bit more greedy, we wouldn't have this the money that we got right now. Oh, $200. That's a lot, right? I mean, it depends on your capital. So that's 2,000 points, and we gained $200 for this. And then why did we get in the trade position? It's near the W zone. So what is the W zone? It was near the demand zone. And there was a long signal. And that's a win. So let's see. So let's see that the win rate that we have is 57% win rate. So these are all the trades that I've done off camera. Let me know if you guys want this XAUUSD. It's so I started this in the 1st of April, and I increases my pot to $20,000. I only risk $100 per trade. Actually, I risk $200, but in the heat of the moment, I to be honest, I forgot to set the points to what do you say, to suit the $200. So I ended up using only $100. So I risked only 0.5% of my portfolio, which was okay, but it was not okay in the long run because I have to keep everything consistent. Okay, so basically that the lot size that I calculated was correct. 2,000. I'm sorry, the position points to take profit and the stop loss that I calculated was correct. 1,000 stop loss to 2,000, which we ended up together have a profit gain of 2,000 points with $200 in profit. And right now, in the month of April 2026, I've gained about $1,000. Oh, exactly. Oh, wow, okay. But look, I've been losing a lot, but not as much as my win rate. Even though if I don't have this much win rate, I will still be in profit. So the net profit is $1,000 right now. So this is fresh for you, fresh for me. So the point of I'm making this channel is that I'm gonna make this a statistic that anybody can see, not just my words. You don't take my words for it. This is the stats that I just took, and yeah, the volume, the sell volume is a lot. So the area of interest is probably this area. This area is also good too because the decision to, they're trying to keep down the market, but the market lost. So nothing changes. So I'm gonna delete this. Nothing changes at all. We're still waiting for a confirmation signal, which we don't see right now. But looking at the area right here, this will probably be a good time to get into the trade. But still, it's still a little bit risky. The trend is not confirmed. We are riding the waves. The key point of my trade setup is that we're riding the waves. We don't risk a reversal because we are nibbling away. We are having a way that our win rate and the risk to reward ratio is perfect for profit. We're still in a profit. And if you guys stick long enough, there's a new trade method that I think I did have a little bit of a teaser of it, that that my community, my teachers, my masters, they show me the way to do 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, even with the same setup. Yeah, would you guys be interested in knowing that in the future? I'll make a trading method of it soon. So instead of risking $100 and I get $200, I can get $500. So by just winning one trade, you get hell a lot more than you lose. Yeah. So wouldn't it be better if you can have a system? Actually, I want to ask you a question like, would you rather have a system that you can trust every time, or would you not have a system and guess and keep guessing and don't know whether what to do if it goes the wrong way? Let me ask you these questions. If you prefer the first answer, is that have a discipline of using the same system, having a system that's reliable and been back tested, then the first step for you is to find that system. And the method that I'm using is that system that I'm talking about. And this is the first step that I show you guys with me, but in the past, I already done this 100 times. I've done this months and months, and I'm confident that this is the way. And you don't have to take my word for it, because I'm gonna be here getting the stats for you. And also anyone that's new to the CFD market, I'm sure that everybody is watching right now probably not new to the CFD market, because if you're still watching, you probably have to know at least what's going on with these actions right here. But as you can see, the market is not going anywhere. So don't overtrade, meaning that you let your emotions or your own thoughts saying that, oh yeah, the market's probably going to keep going down, I probably should sell now. If I have sold this here, I will probably most likely be in a stop loss. Let's almost at a stop loss if I did sell here without any knowledge of why I do what I do. So please do not trust me, do not trust the graphs, do not trust my indicators, do not trust anything on the screen, but you have to prove it to yourself. It really warms my heart if you take this, whatever I taught, or whatever I wouldn't say taught, whatever I shared today, and then you backtest it yourself, or even forward test it. Like right now, you have to have a good stats. You have to have a good stats like this. What do you mean? I'm not saying it's a good stats. I'm saying that you have to have a good system to keep track of what you have done. This is what I've done. A simple spreadsheet. You don't have to have any fancy tools. As you can see, my win rate is 57%, and most of the time, my risk to reward ratio is 1 to 2. But honestly, I'm still in the same journey as you guys in terms of emotions. But in terms of the system, I've seen the system works 2 years already. So I have no doubt. Of course, you rather have a system, Philip. Of course. I would rather have a system too. Yeah, wouldn't it be better if you also have a community that leads you and teaches you? The community that have traders that's way more experienced than I am. Would you be interested in knowing these communities, Philip? the community that teaches me the system, the community that teaches me how to read the graphs, how to calculate my lot size, even though I really want to trade with the lot size of 3. It's juicy, I know, but I have to keep my capital. I have to keep my, this is my golden rule. Protect your capital, protect your profit, protect your discipline, protect your soul. Most importantly, protect your soul, man. Trading is not everything about your life. Trading is just gonna get you where you wanna be. Trading is gonna give you where you wanna be quite fast or quite slow. It depends on you. It depends on your discipline. It depends on your system. It depends on many factors. But let me stress this enough. You have to protect your capital. And if anyone already have a Discord, this is what we've been doing every day. We've been keeping the results. The results right here. We've been keeping the statistics right here. The strategy, the statistics right here. This is the statistics of the other guys. This is the statistics of the system that I'm using. This year is April. As you can see, the greens are that we are winning. The reds are we are losing, which the greens are hell a lot more, as you can see. Oh, and right now, the price action has made a change of character. It may be a reversal here. We'll never know. So thanks you guys for still watching. But right now, if I have to be honest, the price action is still pretty lackluster. After midnight Thailand time, it's probably not the best time to trade. So after 2 p.m. in New York time, the price action is probably not be as juicy as before. So I'll tell you what I would do. I'll see you guys in the Asia market. Okay? When's Asia market? It probably starts at 6 a.m. Thailand time, but I'll let the market decide the decision. I'll probably be here around about 8. Great. Let's have okay, I think hello guys. Yeah, sorry that there's no actions at the moment, but remember 80%, where is my motto? Anyway, 80% of the trade is waiting. You don't want to get into a position where you're unsure about it or or you don't want to get in a position where you are not in advantage, saying that you don't want to go into a boxing match with a blindfold, right? You need to at least have a sense of who you're fighting. Is it Mike Tyson, or is it like a high school teacher that is overweight? You know, who would you want to fight? You obviously want to fight the person that you think you're gonna win against, of course. Yeah, it's the same in trading. You have to find your position that's work towards your favor. It's not Hunger Games, but yeah. Sorry about the unfocused face, guys. But yeah, welcome. But the stream is almost over, guys, because yeah, I don't see the markets moving in the direction that I really wanted to. The volume's not that much. Oh, actually, the volume is quite far a lot. The selling volume is quite high, but the prices keep reversing. And this is in the middle of the tunnel, and you can see the chalks is happening. We change of character, we might see a reversal here. So usually I would probably predict that it's going to go up a little bit here, and then it probably meets some resistance and probably go down again. Probably not the best illustration. Oh, you see here, it reaches the supply zone and it bounces right back. There's no short, there's only sell. I really want a double confirmation, but this is probably gonna be, yeah, the trend is still deciding. We're gonna have to move with the smart money. We don't want to be caught in the middle of a decision, because this is a sideways trend right now. If it's sideways trend, you probably should be best to trade around this yellow line here. So if it's a sideways trend, it's probably best to trade around these areas. So these areas, because the big of the tunnel, these areas too. Right now, I would not go in because the market's not going anywhere, guys. Don't overtrade. Manage your asset very well. And before I leave you guys, I just want to go back to the trading principles that my community is using, that's we're using. And of course, is that the very golden rule is that you have to protect your capital. The second golden rule is you have to protect your profit. The third one, protect your discipline. Because if you go down your discipline, then whatever the stats right here won't matter. And the fourth one is that you protect your soul, okay? Oh, it'd be nice to have a short signal coming, but there's no short signal. As you can see, my indicators have long and buys. So right now, it's in the middle of the trend. You don't really, you're just gonna have to ride the trend using longs and buys. But right now, there's no trend, there's sideways. Okay? But anyway, go back to this before I leave you guys. So my trade setup is that I only risk over $200 per trade. Sometimes I'll use $100, saying that even when I make mistakes, my system is foolproof, it's bulletproof, and I'll prove it to you guys with statistics. I'll use our stop loss of a 0.1 lot. Okay, that meaning that if this trade that I made the profit on, if I lose, I will only have to lose about $200. But if I gain, I'll get $400. So 1% of my capital per trade. So the risk to reward has to be more than 1 to 2 every time. Not just if you have one time that you think, oh shit, I feel so lucky, I'm not gonna have any stop loss, and then you're gonna run it. And then what happens if it eats up all your profit? That means you have to, this is a very risky market because the leverage is high. So you have to always keep your risk to reward 1 to 2. It can't be 0 to 2, meaning like unlimited stop loss. That means the whole thing goes. Even with win rate as low as 4 to 6, even as low as 4 to 6, you will still in profit, because if you get $200 4 times, you get $800. That's a plus, and there's a minus. Then you still have a 200 profit. You still have 200 profit. Isn't that a foolproof system? Isn't that the system that all of the traders want? The kind that even though you lose the market, you lose the market in terms of win rate, but you win in terms of risk to reward ratio, and you keep this discipline up. It's so simple. You don't want to have this guy showing you Elliott waves or Fibonacci or anything fancy like that. Just don't have to hold your position for weeks and months or overnight, just in the day. And then keep doing that. 5 trades a day will probably make you enough profit to last you a whole month if you have a high capital, or you keep doing this. And usually if you keep doing this, you grow your portfolio for about 20%. Let's see my statistic right here. As you can see right here, my profit is 5%, and I've been trading half a month, almost half a month now. If I keep doing this, by the end of the month, I would probably, well, it should be actually 10%, because I just increased my portfolio to from 10,000 to 20,000. So for the sake of this video, I'm probably gonna have a portfolio increase up to 10% by the end of this month, if I'm lucky. But let me remind you again, for our community. Our community is a monster. The person that I learned trading from is a teacher, my master called Thong. Yeah, this is his stats. There's way more than 70% win rate. Come on. So please be disciplined. And of course, I'm gonna leave you with the last thing, is that trading is not everything in life. Life is about enjoying it. Life is about doing what you want. Trading is only gonna get you where you want to be, have capital, have the gunpowder to do what you want to do, explosive things. But in the end, you just have to get out there and do what you love. Talk to that girl you always want to talk to. Go to that country you always want to go hiking. Do skydiving. And yeah. And to Philip, yeah, let's have a system together, this journey, and let you know when the Telegram's open. And see you guys in Asia market. (8 a.m. BKK time). I really hope this live session's beneficial for the viewers. If you want to see anything, don't forget to write in the comments. if you want to hear more anything. I do range of analysis from anywhere from tactical analysis, news, macro pictures, the BRICS, the Donald Trump, the geopoliticals, the private credits that's collapsing right now, which is scary. And the comparison to the 2008, the world is collapsing. The economy world is collapsing. I think it's shows signs, and the confidence in investors are falling. Someone's gonna get hurt, and the dollar, the de-dollarization of the USA, the petrodollar is dying. The gold price, we're gonna have to this week. I probably gonna see. I probably expect to see a big price action. It's either gonna go up or down. I don't know. But it's gonna be big. And also, I do from astrology too. If you do believe in that, but I do believe that astrology affects the emotions of people, the emotion big institutions, and the AI algorithms and the quantum manager, the quantum fund manager. You probably not heard about that, right? There are people that study quantum mechanics in order to create an algorithm that invest giants like people in Wall Street. Yeah, think about that. But the best that we can do in this scenario is that you ride with the smart money. You ride with the smart money, okay? And this is a system for you if you're looking to ride with the smart money and you're looking to stay alive in this volatility. And yeah, once again, this is the stats. You can take a screenshot or whatever in case you afraid of me of lying about it. And this is the trade that I did live right here. This is the first trade I did live. Again, to $200. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Asia session. Be really glad to see you guys here again. Oh man, let's see the time frame, the recovery. Oh no, I forgot to tell you guys that yeah, it doesn't only work for 1 minute time frame. It works for many time frames as well. So if we got in here, with a well-calculated risk to reward ratio, would we survive? Of course we would survive. But will it go up here? We don't know. But hey, let's go through this journey together. Well, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I'll see you again, Phillips. I'll let you know if we have a Telegram group going. It's sure as hell lucky that you found this community. And for Thailand time, good night. And thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today, and don't forget to do things with your life.